Hello everyone. Today we are going to start question number 2 of exercise 14.2. So this is question number 2, factorize. So we have to remind an identity, that is a square minus b square equal to a minus b into a plus b, right? So we have to remind this identity, and we will compare in this question the expression with a and b, right? So let us start question number 2. This is part number 1. 4p square minus 9q square we have given. So let us rewrite it like 2p whole square minus 9 is the square of 3, so 3q square. So here if you compare, if you write a is 2p and b is 3q, so it become p square minus q square, or a square minus b square, that is that is equal to a minus b into a plus b, right? So instead of a we will use here 2p, and instead of b we will use 3q. So let us write the solution. So 2p minus 3q into 2p plus 3q, right? So this is the solution of the first part. Now let us start the second part. Here you can see you have given 63a square minus 112 b square. You know that a number that is having unit digit 2 and 3 are not perfect square. So we have to check whether they have some common factor. So yeah, they have common factor 7, because 7 and 9s are 63. 7, when you divide 112 by 7, you will get 7 ones are 7, and 7 6 are 42, and now 16 is a perfect square number. So you can take 7 as the common, and you will get 9a square minus 16b square. So now it is quite easy. So let us rewrite them. So 7 into 3a whole square minus 4b whole square, right? So here instead of a we will use 3a, instead of b we will use 4b, and now it become a square minus b square, that is equal to a minus b into a plus b. 7 is common and multiply, so we will write with the answer also. So let us write the solution. So 7 into, this is 3a minus 4b into 3a plus 4b, right? So this is the solution of the second part. So let us start the third one. Here you know that 49 is the square of 7 and 36 is the square of 6. So both are the perfect square numbers, so we need not to take any common from here. So let us rewrite, this is 7x whole square minus 6 square. So here a is 7x, b is 6. So you can write a square minus b square, that is a minus b into a plus b. So the solution is 7x minus 6 into 7x plus 6. So this is the solution of the third part. So let us start the fourth one. Here 16 is the square of 4, we know that, and 144 is the square of 12. But we know that power 5, power 3 are the odd powers, so they can't be the perfect square. So we can take x cube as the common. So here we remain 16x square minus 144, right? So what is the meaning of division? We will divide x5 by x cube, and we will get x square as the quotient. So we will write it into the bracket. So let us rewrite it. This is x cube as it is, and it will forward up to answer. And 16 is the square of 4, so you can write 4x whole square, and this is square of 12, so you can write 12 square here, right? So this is if a, 4x is a and 12 is b, so this become a square minus b square, that is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So x cube will be written everywhere up to the answer. So you can write 4x minus 12 and 4x plus 12, right? And further on, now you can take common also 4 from here and 4 from here. So 4 4s are 16, you can write common. So 16x cube. So 4 is common from here, so x minus 3 and x plus 3. You can do like this also, or you can see 144 is the multiple of 16, and it cuts at 9, and 9 is also a perfect square. So you can take 16x cube as the common at first. It become quite easy now. So you will get x square minus 9. Now this is 9 can also be written as 3 square, and now a is x and b is 3. So this can be written as 16x cube as it is, and this is a square minus b square, that is a minus b into a plus b. Both are the same, similar solutions, but the methods are different. You can choose by your own uh, according to your conveniences. Let us start question number 5 of the question number 2, fifth part. Here you have L plus m whole square minus L minus m whole square. So if you take a as L plus m, and if you take b as L minus m, then this is a square minus b square, and this is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So at first we will add L plus m and L minus m, then we will subtract. It doesn't matter, you can subtract at first also. So L plus m, and when you subtract you will get minus L plus m, right? You will change the sign of this L minus m now. So m cut by m, L plus L become 2L, right? Multiply, this is the sign of multiply in between two brackets. L cut by L, it became 2m. So 2 2s are 4, L into m is Lm. So the answer is 4Lm, right? So let us start sixth part of the same question. So the sixth part we have given here 9x square y square minus 16. So let us rewrite, because 9 and 16 both are perfect square and doesn't fall in the table of each other. So we can't take common because 16 is only a constant term, no variable is given with them. So 3xy whole square minus 4 square we have given here. So this is a and this is b. So this is a square minus b square, that is equal to a minus b into a plus b, where a is 3xy and b is 4. So at first we will subtract or add, it's your choice, but once we will subtract and once we will add. So this is a minus b and into a plus b, right? So this is the solution. So let us start the seventh part. You can see here we have given x square minus 2xy plus y square. Let us remind one theorem, one identity, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is a minus b whole square. So instead of x square minus 2xy plus y square, we can write x minus y whole square minus z square, right? So here x minus y is a and z is b, so it become a square minus b square. So at first we will subtract z from x minus y, then we will add z in x minus y. X minus y will remain same, only z will be plus or minus. So this is the solution of the seventh part. So let us come to the last part of the question. You can see 25a square minus 4b square plus 28bc minus 49c square. So see here, we have to check here, this is not perfect number. 28bc is non-perfect number, all other are the perfect square terms. So we will check which two numbers square root when we multiply and we get 28bc. Okay, let us check here. If we take 5a multiply with 4b, we will get n with 2, right? To form the identity, we have to multiply the bases by 2. This is 4 5s are 20, 22s are 40, but it is 28bc. So we will reject these two in the pair. So let us take 4b and 49c square. Base of 4b is 2b, 4b square is 2b, and 49c square is 7c, and when we multiply it by 2, what we get? 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28 BC, right? It is the same one. So we can take two perfect square and one non-perfect square for forming the identity. Let us rewrite. So we will take 25 a square as it is, take minus common from the last three terms. You will get positive 4b square minus 28 bc, and this minus 49 become positive 49 c square, right? So you can see this is the 5a whole square, that is 25 square a square. So minus, so you can see here if we form the identity, this is 2b square 2b whole square. 28 can be written as 2 into 2b into 7c, right? And 49 c square can also be written as 7c square. So let us check. This is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this whole bracket become 2b minus 7c whole square. So let us rewrite 5a square minus 2b minus 7c whole square. All the three terms, all the last three terms become this one, 2b minus 7c whole square. So now if this 5a is can be taken as a and 2b minus 7c can be taken as b, then this become a square minus b square, that is a minus b into a plus b. So first we will subtract 2b minus 7c from 5a, then we will add 2b minus 7c in 5a. So 5a minus 2b, sign will change, plus 7c, and then 5a plus 2b minus 7c. In the addition the sign will not change, and in subtraction sign will be changed. So this is the solution of the question number 2. That's all for today. Thank you.